image formation by concave mirror. So basically there are 4 rules we have studied. In that first one, parallel ray after reflection passing through the principal focus. Second one, a ray passing through the focus after reflection will emerge parallel to the principal axis. Third one, if the light ray passes through C, it will reflect back along the same path. And the fourth one is, if the incident ray is coming towards P, after reflection it will make an angle with the principal axis. It will reflect below the principal axis. That were the 4 rules. Out of that, any 2 rules we can use to find out the position of image formed by concave mirrors. So let us see. First one, object at infinity. The position of object is at infinity. So here AB is the object, it is placed at infinity, and concave mirror is the pole, focus and center of curvature. These points are marked here, and we have to consider these points at the same distances. That means P to F and F to C, that distance must be equal. So when you are drawing, you can take your values as P to C, you can select 6 centimeter. Then you will get the correct midpoint of that at F. Okay, so this distance will be 3 centimeter. This distance also will be 3 centimeter. So you will get the middle of that as the focus of this concave mirror. So just select 6 centimeter and mark that point using scale. You can mark the point as C, center of curvature. Then midpoint mark as the focus of this concave mirror. Okay. Now, okay, after that we have to draw the reflected rays in order to get the correct position of the image. So first we are selecting a light ray which is coming parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, it goes through the focus. This is the first rule. Any ray which is coming parallel to the principal axis, after reflection it will pass through the focus. Okay. Now, one more ray needed to get the image position. That reflected ray must be intersecting with this first reflected ray. So we can draw one more from the bottom part, and here it is coming a light ray which is parallel to the principal axis. After reflection it will emerge, or it will go to the same principal focus. Okay. So you will get a straight reflected ray which is passing through the F, principal focus. So here will be the formation of image. Where these reflected rays are meeting, that point is the position of the image formed. Now we can see here at F, where is the position of image? Image is formed at F. Image is formed at F. And what is the size of the image? It is diminished image, diminished or very small image. Size of the image is very small, and it is real and inverted image will be there. Real and inverted image. Real and inverted image. These 3 are the characteristics of image formed when the object is placed at infinity. So next case, object is beyond C. Then we can place the object here beyond C, called as AB. So here first drawing the parallel line, a parallel ray which is parallel to the principal axis. After reflection emerge through the principal focus. Now second ray which passes through the center of curvature. It is passing through the center of curvature. After reflection it will reflect back along the same path. So they will meet at a point here. This is the point where the image is formed. Here we can mark it as A dash and B dash. So it is between C and, so we will get the image between C and F here. It is inverted image, small image, and also real and inverted. Okay, that are the specialities of image formed when the object is beyond C. Image is formed between F and C. Image is formed between F and C. Then second one, it is small image or diminished image, and third case, it is real and inverted. Image. Okay, next one, object at C. The position of object is at C. So then how will be the position of image? Listen. So here first we are drawing this concave mirror and mark the point P, F and C. And I told you total take 6 cm. Then midpoint you can mark as the focus of this concave mirror. Now object is at C. So we can place the object at C. So object is placed at C. Okay. Now we are calling that as a name A and B. B is the name of that object. Now we are applying the same rule to find out the position of image. First we are taking the parallel ray which is parallel to the principal axis. After reflection it will emerge through the focus. Okay, it will pass through the focus after reflection. Now second rule, we can take this one, the ray which is passing through the focus. After that it will emerge parallel to the principal axis. That way we can choose any ray which is passing through the focus. Then after reflection how it will be? It will pass through the parallel to the principal axis. Okay, so you will get a light ray like this. This reflected parallel to the principal axis. A ray passing through the principal focus after reflection emerge parallel to the principal axis. So these two reflected rays, one is this, another one is this. They are intersecting at a point here. So that is the point where the image is formed. So you can see it is corresponding to the same point where the C is. So we can mark that with a dotted line. That is the position of image formed. We can call it as A dash, B dash, as it is the image. So what are the characteristics of image formed? Here the image is formed at C itself. Image is at C itself. Image is at C itself. Okay, the same place you will get the image, and it is same size as the object. Same size as the object. Then third one, that is the third characteristics of image formed at C. It is also real and inverted. Here it is downward, so it is also real and inverted. Next case, the object is placed between C and F. The object is placed between C and F. Here the object is marked as AB. It is placed between C and F. Now we are applying the first rule. It is parallel to the principal axis. After reflection it will emerge or it will pass through the principal focus. Okay. Now we have to get one more ray to intersect with this. So we can apply any rule, second or third one, which can intersect with this first reflected ray. So you can use the second one, which is passing through F after reflection emerges parallel to the principal axis, that we can use, or we can use this one, a light ray which is passing through C. After reflection it will coming back through the same part. Okay, so I am using that reflected ray which is passing through so light ray which is passing towards, after that it reflects back along the same path. So it will pass through C and then they are joining at the point beyond C. Okay, now we will get the position of image here. So this is the point where these two rays are joining. So you can draw the position of image at this point. This is inverted image. This we can call as A dash, B dash. Okay. This is the position of image formed by the object when it is placed beyond, between C and F. The image will be beyond C. Now the characteristics of image is formed at image is beyond C. Image formed is beyond C. Second one, enlarged image. Third one, real and inverted. Image. Next place, object at F. The position of object is at focus F. So where will be the position of image formed? So we are using the first rule, parallel ray after reflection passing through the principal focus. Next we can use one more rule when the object is placed at F. So we can select the second rule, this one. When the light rays are passing through the center of curvature, after reflection it will return back to the same path. So what will happen? This light ray emerge like this, the same path it is going. Okay, so if you are extending this will not intersect each other. These two rays will not intersect anywhere. So we are getting that image at infinity only. We will not get the image at this principal axis anywhere. Image will be at infinity. It will be highly enlarged, real and inverted. So image will be at infinity. Image will be at infinity. That will not intersect anywhere. So image will be formed at infinity and it will be highly enlarged image. And also third one, that is also real and inverted. Image will be there. So these are the three characteristics of image formed when the object is placed at F. Okay, next one, the object is between P and F. So here I have placed the object called as AB, placed between P and F. First rule, a parallel ray passing through parallel to the principal axis after reflection passing through the principal focus. Okay, and principal focus is given here. So next ray we can select which is passing through the center of curvature C. So the ray passing through the center of curvature again returns back through the same path. So draw that. It is moving towards the mirror and returns back to the same path. So it will not intersect at this point. So we have to extend this backward in order to get the point where these two rays will intersect. So at this point it will intersect. So there we will get the image of this object. It is a straight image. It is formed behind the mirror. It is straight image and also it is enlarged one. Okay, that are the characteristics of image formed by the object which is placed between P and F. Image is behind the mirror. Second one, image is virtual and erect. Third one, image formed is enlarged. Okay, this is highly enlarged image. These are the characteristics of image formed when the object is placed between P and F.